JNF, what up? Appreciate you stopping in. Man, how's it going? What's up, Peter? I think I got your no, not Facebook. I think it was Instagram. You have Instagram, Facebook? Paul Wick, what's up, bro? Yep, I got an ice cream sandwich. I got the they're called Fat Boys because they're big and thick. Oh yeah, that's right. You sent me a message. That's what it was. That's what it was. What did you send me? I forgot. I did watch it though. Pause, but yes, sir. Oh my God, diabolical. Not like that, folks. Not like that. That's funny. That shit was funny. Yeah, I'm honestly pretty excited to get Bruce's package. Bruce has gave us some great items for the giveaway, and also a few items for me to keep personally. So massive shout out to our bro Bruce. Man, rest in peace to Charlie Kirk. Facts, man. Facts. Yo, just about to go to bed, but stop by, drop a like. Hope everyone having a great night. Theo, what's up, my bro? Appreciate you stopping in, fam. Hope you had a great day today. I'm sure you heard about the whole chaos shit with Charlie Kirk, man. Shit's crazy, but I appreciate you, bro. Hope you have a great night. My bro been kicking ass, bro. He's been working. Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. Facts, man, facts. I personally think, I don't know what caliber it could have been. It could have been a 300 Blackout. It could have been a 6.5 Creedmoor. I don't know, man. It's hard to tell what it could have been. It's hard to tell. I feel like if it was a 308, it would have it would definitely would have like gave off more energy than what was actually happening. I don't know. It's crazy, man. Super, super sad. I was actually a big fan of Charlie Kirk. Subscribed to him on YouTube and everything. Facebook, all that shit. Instagram. Everyone hit that like. Everyone hit that like button and subscribe button. Yes, sir. Everybody go subscribe to my bro Theo as well. Theo's Guns. Everybody go subscribe to our bro Theo's Guns. That is our bro. My bro's been killing it. Are those real guns? Yes. Yes. This is a staccato mag. If anyone doesn't know what a staccato mag looks like, here is one. It has Texas on the bottom. Pretty cool. I appreciate you, family. Stay safe. Yes, sir, my bro. You stay safe as well. I guess I haven't seen any photos of him after it happened. Oh yeah, dude. He's gone for sure. Unfortunately, but yeah, he's dead. He was dead when he was laying on the ground there. There's no way he was pronounced dead at the hospital. He was definitely dead when he was on the ground. He probably knew what was happening for like 2 seconds, and then all of it was gone. Forza, Vontae, what's up, bro? Forza. Should I start up again? I mean, I could. I don't know. I'm trying to talk about this Charlie Kirk though. I do gotta get. I will. Rain check, bro. Take a rain check. I will get you, bro. I will get you on some Forza. Dang, I thought I heard they got his shooter at least. Well, they said they got this one like old man because he was like shouting some shit. Like, oh, I'm not gonna talk this and that, like something like that. I don't know exactly what he said, but he was saying some shit. But then it turns out that they released that guy, and then I heard that they got another guy. But then our buddy Grilled Cheese, he just did some research, and he found out that the gun that I showed earlier, it was actually a break action pellet gun. So shout out to Grilled Cheese, massive shout out to him. He did a little more research. So it couldn't have been that either, but it does raise the question: what was that dude doing there with that pellet gun and the BB gun? It was actually like an air gun, like a powerful one, and it had like a silencer on it, like a suppressor. So I'm just thinking, like, what was that guy even doing there with that? Like, what the hell are you doing? I don't know. It's weird. I don't know. So, and then I saw the video of like some dude running away on top of the roof. So I don't know. Bet, LOL for sure. Yep. I don't know. Yeah, those things are wild. Yeah, those air guns are no joke, man. Those things could still kill you. You know, if you get shot in the right place. But I don't think it was an air rifle. It definitely had some oomph behind it. I want you to know what the thing on his shirt was in that slip. That was the fucking bullet ricocheting off of his plate. He had a bulletproof plate right here, and then that bullet came right here, hit the side of the plate, and it skipped up and went right into his neck. .308 polymer tip, possible. I don't think it was a .308 though. It would have done a lot more. You know, expansion, a lot more damage would have been done if it was a .308. I think it was a smaller caliber, maybe like a 300 Blackout, or maybe a 6.5 Creedmoor. You know, something smaller, but still with enough oomph to, you know, get you. Chance and Bruce, what's up, bro? Everybody go subscribe to our bro Bruce. Everybody go subscribe. Go subscribe. We got 29 people. Everybody go subscribe to Bruce Banner 6149. I got a theory. Let me hear it. Let me hear it. I'd love to hear your guys' opinions, your theories. You know, as long as they're not too, you know, fucking. Oh my God, it was a skinwalker. Hear me out? Yeah, I'll hear you out for sure. At 200, 308 dispels way too much energy. That's what I'm saying. It would have fucked his ass up if it was a 308. Bruce Banner 6149. Yes, everybody go subscribe to Bruce Banner 6149 right there. Right there in the chat. Everybody go subscribe. We got 27 people. Make sure y'all are coming in, double tapping your screens, hitting that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. 100% free. Look at all of the videos of Charlie Kirk talking to people. What if it was people he was... Oh, what if it was one of the people he was interviewing that were triggered in one of his videos? That's what I was thinking. I stated that to my woman. I was like, it's probably somebody that disagreed with what he said previously somewhere else, and they took that to heart, and then they came there and did what they did. It's got to be that. There's no way. There's no way. You wouldn't go to someone. You wouldn't go to a concert of your favorite rapper and go pop it because you wouldn't like. Why would you go do that to somebody you like? It's got to be somebody that he made mad somewhere along the way, and they just couldn't fucking deal with it emotionally, this and that, and they just did that. Or it was a planned hit. That is also not too far off the table. Could have been totally planned by somebody who just wanted him gone. Tired of hearing his shit. Which, it sucks, you know. I really like the dude. Charlie, he did not deserve to die, like, at all. The dude was an absolute legend. Absolute stand-up dude for the 2A community. Definitely believed in what he said. Very smart, very educated. So yeah, I love the dude. I'll subscribe to him on YouTube, Facebook, all that shit. Definitely, Tactical Llama, what's up, bro? Appreciate you stopping in. I bet you when they release the guy's pictures and name, he will come from one of the videos. Possibly. That's a good theory, honestly. I haven't seen any quality videos, so it's hard to actually give an opinion. Yeah, true. This live's doing pretty good, folks. We got 33 people in the chat. Make sure everybody's coming in, hitting that like and subscribe. What is everybody's opinion on the Charlie Kirk situation? I would love to know. Oh, Playboy Reaper! Let's go! Gotta start the fire pit for Reaper. Let's go! Starting the fire pit. Look at that. Big old fire. Reaper, you did that. Look at that big old fire pit. Heck yeah, folks. Everybody go subscribe to Playboy Reaper. Everybody go subscribe, Look at that fire. Sheesh. Massive shout out to Playboy Reaper, folks. Look at that fire pit that they got lit up for y'all. Y'all got any scary campfire stories? I'll do the Statue of Liberty pose right here. How about that? Rock shot. Massive shout out to Playboy Reaper, folks. Let me get that so I can heart it and like it. Oh wait. There we go. I didn't mean to do the laughing face. Everybody go subscribe to Playboy Reaper. Look at that. Massive shout out to her. Or her. Or boy, actually. Playboy. Playboy. For Playboy, you could have made yourself a moderator for a $20. You could have made yourself a moderator. Kamala did it. Oh my Lord, Bruce. That's crazy. Oh my God. Imagine Kamala's just up there to... That's fucked. That's crazy. Have you ever shot the G-Force Blade 6? No. I have not. I was playing Call of Duty with my friend when I heard he got shot. I really didn't comprehend what I heard. Yeah, dude, it's crazy. I followed up from literally like the moment it happened. The moment it happened, I like heard about it, and I've been following it all day long. Cody Miller, what's up, bro? Appreciate you stopping in. Oh, let's go! Look at that. Let's go. Holy smokes, folks. Holy smokes, we gotta light the fire pit for something like that. Hold on, we'll add some more liquid to this fire pit. Yo! Massive shout out. Holy shit. Yo. What does that say? Make me a moderator. Making Charlie proud. Yes, facts. Making Charlie proud. If anybody wants to make Charlie proud, make yourself a moderator. Look at that flame, folks. What to say rest in peace to Charlie over these flames. Gone way too soon, you know? Definitely didn't deserve the way he went out. So rest in peace, Charlie, for sure. For sure. Ah. Bro, I just heard about this over Joe's Live. We've been busy all day, so we haven't been around the news, around the phone to hear about Charlie until we sat down at dinner. I heard people talking about it on Joe's Live. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro, it's so crazy. It's absolutely so crazy. He was definitely a staple for the gun community, man. You know, sticking up for all of our gun rights. You know, saying government can fuck off and this and that. You know, it's definitely a massive loss for a lot of people, especially his family. You know, his wife and kids were most likely there, so it's super sad, super tragic. Yeah, I couldn't even imagine. And all the people, you know, that were right there, and all the people, you know, who like were with like a TV company or like a media source, who were right there with their big ass cameras, you know, right on his face, you know, as he was probably on, you know, broad stream to 1,000 or millions of people on the live videos, whatever those people were watching on, you know, like CNN or fucking Fox 13, you know, like all that, you know, that's crazy as shit, you know, all those people, you know, possibly kids watching. You know, it's crazy. Absolutely crazy. I would have loved to have a conversation. Yes, bro. Same here. Same here. For sure. Are your firearms legal on the wall? Yes. All these guns are legal. He was a real one, that's for sure. Facts. 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 Cody, we've been kind of like talking like calibers, what we thought it was. I kind of think it was like a 6.5 Creedmoor or possibly like a 300 Blackout. I don't think it was like a big caliber like a 308, you know, a big caliber like that, a lot of energy. We would have seen more, you know, damage done. It could have, I don't think it was like a 9mm. It could have been a 9mm, you know, like a tumble round or, you know, like a hollow point or some shit. I don't know. I'd love to hear your opinion. It's sad because it's like we are living in history. It's like Martin Luther King. Yeah. He said 200 yards away. That's one hell of a shot. Well, I mean, for like a real designated marksman, like a professional shooter, 200 yards really ain't shit. But yeah, for like one of like, you know, just one of us to, you know, randomly, not prepared, you know, just to go set up and hit a 200-yard shot, this and that, not gonna happen. But definitely knew what they were doing. Yeah. Very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. Dallas, Texas, Guns and Cooking. What's up, my bro? Everybody go subscribe to my bro. He's got... Oh, my bro's on TikTok now, my bro. Now we can finally talk to each other outside of live stream. So that's super cool, bro. I gave you a follow. I got 1,250 followers. My bro, he's going to be up there. He's going to be beating me, though, because I don't post on TikTok like I used to. I used to make a bunch of gaming videos way back then. That's how I got my followers, but not no. I took them all down. He had to have some good glass and good hollow point for it to not over-penetrate. That's what I said too. Well, it did go through, but I don't know how far it kept going after it went through him. Because it definitely went through his head. I'm not thinking a big caliber, says Cody. But if you find a slow motion video and watch the impact, it almost appears that the shooter was way closer than they are saying. I personally agree with that. I think he was closer than what is led on to be as well. But I don't know. I can't say for sure. They had time to practice, says Playboy Reaper. They were not new. He had to set up and get into position. It does not. Does MOT have? I just know he wasn't afraid, says Peter, to meet his maker. He was sure of his faith. I think that is inspirational. Yeah, for sure. I got you, says Cooking. Appreciate you, bro. Yes, sir. Everybody go subscribe to my bro Cooking on TikTok. Cooking with Michael. Everybody go subscribe to him on TikTok. Show him some love. I hearted like a bunch of his videos. But for him to lose blood that quick, yes, it was a neck shot, but something left a decent... Yeah, for sure. I kind of also think it might have been a tumble round, you know, kind of just making more damage in there, you know, fucking shit up. But it also kind of, you know, expanded like it was a hollow point. So it's way up in the air, man. It's way up in the air of what it could have been. I have a question for you. What's up? 200 yards is very straightforward with any center rifle cartridge. That's what I'm saying. Easy shot as long as you can see that far. That's what I'm saying. Like for a good shooter, it's pretty easy. But unless you don't know what you're doing, you're not gonna be able to hit it. Like what I'm saying by like, I highly doubt someone with rainbow color hair, freaking cat headphones, just went and bought a freaking, you know, let's just say a 6.5 Creedmoor, put a freaking Vortex on it, and went out and nailed their first shot. There's no fucking way in hell. There's no way. There's no way. It had to be somebody that knew what they were doing. I like your guns on the back wall. Appreciate it. Just look at all those BB guns. Yep, that's a lot of BB guns. Tyson said hi. That's what I meant by good glass, Bruce. I like all the BB guns on the back wall. Appreciate it. It was definitely planned for a while, especially considering they got away. Facts. Whoa, Warrior Garden, my bro. What's up, bro? Coming in with the $5 donation. Bro. Massive shout out to Warrior God. We're going to strike the Statue of Liberty pose up here for a minute. Hell yeah. Appreciate you, my bro. Hope everyone had a great day. Warrior Garden, we are talking about the Charlie Kirk incident. I would love to hear your opinion on it, bro. We are trying to think of what caliber it was, how far it was away. And if it was pre-planned or if somebody from like a past video that might have made him mad or something like that, or he made mad or something like that. I would love to hear your opinion, brother. So massive shout out to Warrior Garden 1, brother. Everybody go shout out to Warrior Garden 1. Go subscribe to him. Let me hit that reply button on this real quick. Multitasking while holding the fire. So we'll say showing some love while holding the fire on that one. Look at that. Heck yeah, my bro. Appreciate you, bro. Look at that big old fire pit. Whoa. Okay, let's see. Let me get back up there. Rumi said hi. Jay said frickin' gay. Do you have a sniper? I need to see sniper. I mean, a sniper is not a rifle. I mean, a sniper is a position. It's not a rifle. It's like a position in the military. But I get what you're saying. Yes, I do. It's right there. 308. We'll just cut out the bullshit. Yes, that is a sniper rifle. Let's see. We talking about the shooting? Yes, we are. I would love to hear your opinions on it. I'm from Korea. It's 1:26 p.m. here. Damn, bro. Shout out to Korea. That's crazy. That is crazy. Cody Miller. He says, I'm saying if it was close range, I must say easy 45 ACP hollow point because 45s are known for good hollow point ballistics, especially federal HST. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. I haven't heard the 45 ACP one yet. I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like the entry wound would have been bigger. But that exit wound was pretty damn big. So that's not a bad theory there, honestly. Alright, where was I? Cody Miller. Oh, yeah. The federal HST. Okay. And I did not sleep in 3 days. What? Are you in a bad place? Blink 3 times. Damien says, I just recently got a Mac 5 and put a SBS brace and JK armament can on it. Fire. There's my comment. I bet this makes people in the RSO community pretty nervous. Also being that most folks practice distance at range or with some sort of supervision. Facts. Yep. Yeah, those range dudes will be pretty nervous now. Warrior Garden. This will be interesting. As you know, I'm a first responder, work with law enforcement and rescue. Oh my god, this is going to be a good one. My theory is headshot attempts didn't account for wind and perk trigger through shot slightly lower and off center. Jerk the trigger, I meant. Oh my god, that's such a good theory. You think so? Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, honestly, I can see that. I can see that. But also, like, the person knew, like, that's where, like, your fucking artery is. That in your jugular and shit. Like, that's a massive amount of blood loss right there. I'm pretty sure the person knew, like, if you get hit there and you get hit there good, you're not going to make it. Like, they knew, I don't know. To hit somebody, to be aiming for the jugular and actually hit it is actually fucking crazy. Now that I think about it. But it's crazy. I don't know. It's crazy. It could be so many different things. I just love hearing the different opinions. But that is a good one. That is a good one. Hi, says Star. Hello. Had to be planned. I agree with kind of that too. I think it was planned for a while. Make sure everybody's coming in, double tapping that screen, hit that like button, appreciate it. It would be absolutely greatly appreciated, 100% free. Hit that subscribe button as well. All right, let's see. Facts, Cody, HST has devastating ballistics. Yes. 308 hunting rifle. 308's probably pushing it. I think it would have been more devastating to his neck if it was a 308. And I feel like it would have been louder. 308's pretty loud. But it also probably had a can on it, so I don't know. Being a campus, they had to have had cams everywhere. Someone definitely knew to plan around them. Oh yeah, for sure. And there's, like I said before, there's a video of like a dude running away. What's up? You good? You need help with something? Okay. Let's see. Where was I at? Where was I at? 308 hunting rifle. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know about 308. Being in camp, they had to have cameras. Oh, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, there was a video of some dude like running away on top of the building. I don't know if y'all see that. Charlie deserves justice. Yes, 100%, Hunter. I agree, 100%. I agree, 100%. I need to take my HK out to the range again. Oh, fire. Fire. He was gushing blood out like a water spout. Yes, he was. That shit. Yeah, the amount of blood loss that he had in that amount of time. Once I seen the video, I knew, man. As much as I didn't want to say it, I knew he wasn't gonna make it. It sucks, man. That hit seemed perfect to me, says Paul. To me, but I didn't know he had a vest on. Yeah, he had a vest, and what I seen from the slow-mo video is it hit the plate on the corner and then ricocheted up into his fucking neck. But I don't know. You know, it could be all speculation. Let's see. Warrior Garden says if he intended to hit a carotid artery, that's a half-inch target at 150 yards, which means he would have needed to be half MOA level shooter. Yeah, honestly, yeah. Yeah, that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. For a lot of people who don't know, 45 ACP isn't just necessarily a handgun round. They do have weapons. Oh yeah. There's a bunch of them. Even Chris Vector's are 45 ACP. They have a bunch of different calibers for those too. Yeah, a lot of shit, like a lot of 45s out there. A lot of 45s. What up? Paul says Dallas, Texas gun cooker. What's up, bro? That was a theory I told my wife earlier. If you think about the Trump situation, I'm sure that guy was aiming for his head, but he was off by just a couple inches, which made him hit his ear and said, yeah. Yep. Mr. Dallas, salute. No, your rifle is a hunting rifle. It's not an actual. Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, yeah. With that scope, yeah. But it don't matter. Same shit. It's all. A sniper is just a position. Sniper is like what you're doing with it. Sniper is like killing people. Warrior greatly said, "You're right." Yeah, he'd need to be a damn good shooter for sure. And most people actually use this gun right here for precision. If you see it on YouTube, most people aren't even using it for hunting. They're using it for precision shit. Warrior Garden says, unfortunately, as a first responder, I can tell you with certainty, even if a paramedic started working on him in seconds, he was gonna die. Body's tense with trauma, but his neck folded, spine nailed. Oh yeah, for sure. And like that's kind of what I was just saying like a few minutes ago. Even once I first saw that video and I seen the amount of blood loss and I seen him go like this and fucking fall, I knew it was over. I knew it. And the media says that he was pronounced dead at the hospital. That's not fucking true. He was dead right there on the ground. Like, he knew what was going on for probably like 2 seconds, if that. Like, what the fuck? Dead. Like, it's very unfortunate, man. It's very, very sad, and it's shitty that we haven't even had to have this conversation. But it's crazy. Sniper is an MOS or position? I'm pretty sure it's like a position. That's what I've been told. Sniper is a position. Plus bleeding out in 2 minutes or less. Yeah, facts. Desert Army, what's up, Jerome? Appreciate you stopping in again. What's up, bro? His rifle is a rifle. If he takes it hunting, then he makes it a hunting rifle. If he takes it to go shoot bad guys, then it's a sniper, not the gun itself. Yeah, facts. Yeah, the sniper is kind of like the position, like what you're doing with it. It's not really designed as like a hunting rifle, even though people do hunt with it. But most videos of this gun right here are actually dudes like using it as like precision rifle long range, which is kind of weird, but it's pretty cool. I like it. This is a great gun. Plus, stopping that level of bleed would need a lot of pressure, which would collapse the old windpipe if it wasn't penetrated already. Yep, facts. You know what? It's fucked up to even say this. I'm sure Kentucky Ballistic was like, you know what I'm saying? Not much. Doing my rounds. Heck yeah, I know how that is, bro. I know how that is. Bottom line, if there is a mother and children who are having their first night alone without their father and husband, it must be hell. Oh yeah, and I'm pretty sure that that his children were there and his wife was there. I'm pretty sure. Let's see. The bottom line is oh yeah, I read that. I'm back, but I gotta get ready for bed. So 12:38 here. All right, you're good. Appreciate you staying in. I made sure to tell any of my kids and my wife directly tonight how much I love them. Yep, facts. I hope people start a fund for this family. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, they will. They honestly need to build like a statue of the man. Build a statue of the man in his hometown. Yeah, it's super crazy. Hold on, give me a sec. Hold on a sec. Yeah, that was him. All right, let's see. Put a statue of him right next to the Lincoln Memorial. What? I passed through so many streams of people talking shit. Oh yeah, facts. That's another good one. I was watching TMZ earlier when it literally like the minute it happened. And there was so many people talking shit on Charlie in the chat. There's like 53,000 people watching that live stream. Like in the live, like there was 53,000 people just sitting there typing and watching. It was absolutely crazy. So many people just sitting there talking shit. Fuck Charlie, piece of shit, he's annoying, blah, 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 fuck this, fuck that guy, his dad, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what in the hell? I loved him. Oh my fucking God, what? Am I vaping here? Am I vaping here? I don't see it. I don't see my vape. Where the fuck is my vape go? Where? What? I literally just had it. No. Vape has been found. Alright, what did I miss? Charlie Kirk, whether agreed with him or not, was always respectful, non-violent, and open to conversation. When we stop talking is when people get violent. Is a direct quote. This was a tragedy. Yes, facts, man, facts. Yeah, he was always willing to hear people out, and and if they were right, kind of give them the benefit of the doubt. Facts. Great words right there for sure. Warrior, greatly spoken, dog. Yeah, facts. 100%. 100%. Yeah, it's super sad, man. Super sad. We are doing a giveaway here soon, folks. Make sure you guys stay tuned. I'm trying to shoot for October 15th is when we'll do the giveaway. We're giving away 2 red dots. We're giving away a bunch of stuff that Bruce Banner has sent. Bruce Banner 6149. So make sure everybody's going to subscribe to our bro. That is our bro. He's got great content. We peer pressured him into making content. We also have this America bird. What's this? A bird? My dumbass. American Eagle. My dumbass. And yeah, I think it's pretty good. Dumbass really said a bird. Massive shout out to Ghost Dad Tactical as well, bro. He's got the new scent coming out. So I'm pretty stoked for that as well. I'm pretty stoked. It'll be a limited run. I thought I had the Recover Tactical S Pro chassis being sent out, but I don't know. I haven't got it yet. Hope they got the right address. Great American Bird. Oh my gosh. That is diabolical. So yeah, massive shout out to Ghost Dad Tactical. He's got the first scented gun lubes out there. Great scents. This is the Tango Mango. This is the Jungle Juice and the Apple Bourbon. Great smelling. Great smelling. I'm a day at my job, LOL. When I see a gun, it goes on my tab. Oh yeah. Yep. We actually just ordered it in a M249. Hell yeah. That's fire. That's fire. That is fire. Also, massive shout out to my firearm sponsor. Massive shout out to them as well. Go check them out. Bullseye LLC. We love them. We love them here. It was a 11 grand. Damn. Yep. Sounds about right. Semi M249 or transferable? Semi. Ah, yeah. Heck yeah. Still belt fed and cool as fuck. Heck yeah, that's fire. That's hella fire. Yeah, my sponsor for guns, they have actually 4 of them. So that'd be, but I can't get those here now. But that'd be sick. That'd be sick. We're going to FRT it. Fire. That's fire. Damien, you should make yourself a mod, my bro. You seem like a great guy. You seem like a well-knowledged individual. Well, FRT's working 249s. Well, they're about to find out. They are about to find out. I just bullshit on knives. I mean, you just says them out. Oh, no, you're good. Heck yeah, you're good. Hey, get out of here. What are you doing? Get out of here. Crazy cat. You crazy cat. Crazy cat. Whoa. But yeah, man, we're just chilling. I don't know, my boss is gonna do it. Oh, yeah, heck yeah. I'm trying to find better videos and get a better understanding of the whole situation. I'm having a hard time finding all the good ones. I have a close-up video, but that's not gonna do you any good. It's just a close-up video of his neck. Yeah. There was a good one on Facebook. I shared it, but they took it down. We've been playing with the FRTs and the TX22. Dude, I want one of those so bad. I've been wanting one of the TX22s for literally like a couple years. Maybe like about a year. I've wanted one. And I haven't got one. But now that the friggin' everybody's getting them, I'm like, bruh, I should have got one way back then. I'm just waiting, Cody. I'm sure Emotions are high everywhere right now. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. And I bet all the videos of people who are actually just sitting there recording while it happened, they'll pop up soon. They'll pop up soon. There's probably a lot of those kinds of videos on TikTok. It's crazy. It sucks we even have to have this conversation, really. Imagine being the guy that he was talking to last. Imagine that guy who was staring face to face with him right as it happened. That's crazy. Didn't even get to say bye to his kids. Didn't even get to say nothing. Nothing. The last person he ever talked to was some random dude at a college. It's terrible. Absolutely terrible. They were probably the cheapest FIT setup as of now. When you consider how cheap they are, yeah. Yep. That is for sure. That guy was recording. I saw that already. The guy he was talking to and the guy beside him. Oh, that's shit. That's crazy. That's crazy. I wonder if he had something to do with it. Dun dun dun. No, I feel like a lot of people, if they're sitting there talking to him, you know, they'd record it just, you know, just to say that they've had that conversation with him. So I feel like that's normal. It's crazy. Crazy. Super shitty situation now. Super shitty. And I can only imagine the amount of internal damage. Even if, like, by miracle he did survive the initial impact like that, there's so much trauma up in his neck from that fucking round. It's done, man. It's done. He started screaming and ran with everyone else. You can hear him in the other video he had. I'm like, oh shit, that's crazy. Yeah, see, it's so fucking crazy. I'd have been back there scanning for his security. I'd be like this. I'd be like, where that nigga? Where that motherfucker at? Where that motherfucker at? Yeah, it's super crazy. I want to know who was running on top of the damn fucking roof. I want to know who that was. He would either have been Stephen Hawking or eventually. Yeah. Facts. So currently we have no suspect in custody, correct? I'm pretty sure, yeah. They're saying there was a second guy, but then, like, they found, like, they had this, like, here, I'll show you real quick. They said that this guy, he had a rifle or some shit. He had a rifle right there. But this, I think, is actually just a pellet gun. Our bro, Grilled Cheese, he did some investigating, and he found out this is actually, like, an air rifle. But that just begs the question of, like, why was this person here with a gun of different sorts, but still a gun nonetheless? Like, what the hell? So they got this guy, too, thinking that it was him. I don't know, man. It's got a can on it. So it might have been like a 22 or something, but it looks like it is a break action. So I don't know. It's hard to tell. I feel like I would have been the one guy turned around trying to see where it came from. Yeah, facts. Well, no, there was actually like a lot of, there's like the one video that was like farther away, but still kind of like in the center of the stage, kind of, but it was farther back. Like whenever the first shot, like you see it happen, and then like he pans over, and then like a bunch of people are like looking, like everywhere. Decoy. I'm hearing 8 suspects with video evidence. Dang, that's crazy. That's crazy. Where'd you hear that from, bro? How many shots were there? I think just one. I'm pretty sure just one. So they made it count, I guess. Which sucks to say, but you know, it is what it is. How many shots was there? Just one. Oh, Warrior Garden says, that's a college-level air rifle. Most colleges have air rifle teams with suppressors because HPA air guns can be loud. And a lot of competitive air rifle shooting is done without aircraft. But still, like, why was that guy there with it? What the hell is he planning? Is he gonna hit him with the air gun? A bunch of the big news channels have been saying that. Oh shit, okay. Heck yeah. Yeah, I was just wondering. That's cool. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Still screams decoy to me. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Decoy's a very good theory, yeah. Yeah. That shot sounded pretty loud to me. I don't know if it's echo or what. It sounded pretty loud to me, honest, yeah. I think it was pretty loud, but not like it was like a fucking 50 BMG or nothing. But it was pretty loud, yeah. So was he struck from behind the neck and it exited out the front? No. So like he was sitting like this. Say you're the reporter, dude. It came from his right, and what I saw in a slow-mo video, I don't know if this is actually true or not, but it hit. He had a plate right here. He had a bulletproof plate, so if anybody shot him from in the front, he'd be fine. But there's a slow-mo video going out saying that the bullet hit his side of his sappy cut plate and fucking bounced up and hit him in the side of the neck and went through. I don't know if that's true or if it just went straight through the right side and then entered out the left. So. My boy, what up, Frank? Yo, what's up? What's up? 2A the way. Appreciate you stopping in, bro. We are talking about the unfortunate events that happened today, the tragic events of Charlie Kirk. Our thoughts and prayers go out to the family and all affected. So, but we're trying to deduce what we think might have happened. So we'd love to hear everybody's thoughts of what they think could have possibly happened. You know, more theories, the better. You know. As long as it's not like, oh, the aliens, skinwalker guy got him, you know. Just actually, like, real good theories, you know. 308 bolt action, yep. Or honestly, it could be walking to my airgun practice at the wrong place, the wrong time case. Cops say gun case with a jump to conclusions. Yeah. Yeah, that would be really unfortunate. That would seem like an exit wound if it wasn't an artery that was hit. Howdy, Carson in the chat. What's up, right alongside? Appreciate you stopping in. Hope you've been good. Let's see. I seen the actual clip. Yeah, so did I. I got it saved on my phone. I saw the close-up video too. I got it on my phone. 2 ways salute. Yeah, so unfortunate. He got shot in his left side of his neck. Well, it's actually his right. It was the left side for us because we were watching it through the phone. But he was sitting like this, and it actually came from his right and went through the left. It came out the left. Paul salute. So was he wearing a plate under his shirt? Yeah, he was wearing a sappy cut plate. I think he only had one on though. I think he only had the front one on, just in case anybody who he like talked to, like that was directly in front of him, tried to pull out a gun and directly in front of him shoot him. He would have been protected with the plate right here, but he wasn't like wearing like a side armor or like anything else. You know, it's just that one sappy cut plate. It was probably like a level 3 plate or something like that. Or it's probably like a ceramic plate. I don't fucking know, but you could see it was there. But yeah, what they're saying, I've seen a few videos. I don't know if it's like actually true or not. Is what happened is the bullet came and hit the angled part of the sappy cut and got him. But I don't know how true that is, honestly. I got set up. I got to get up to put the kids on the bus before work. I'll see you next time. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate it. We'll sub for sure. Appreciate it. Heck yeah. Here's what I'm thinking. Didn't blow out tissue, so the round is likely fast moving and smaller. I think 223 shooter aimed for the head, jerked the trigger, and threw the shot a few inches down to the side. I think that too. I think that's a solid theory. It could have even. Let me look at this 300 blackout. It could have been a fucking 300 blackout, but that's still a fat bullet. I feel like that would have done more damage. What do you guys think? To the neck? 300 blackout? I feel like this would have done way more damage. This would have had way more energy. But just, I don't know. I don't think it was 300 blackout. What do you think about In and Out? They're good. Their lines are always really long. I think the only one that I've ever been to was in Vegas. Agreed, Warrior. JS Tactical, what up? 223 556 most likely. Maybe. Bullets do weird things in flesh, like shooting in water. The bullet curves once it hit the artery and windpipe. It curved round through the. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. That's kind of what I was saying earlier too, honestly. So you think it went through and through? Oh yeah, for sure. You could see. It's not like it just zoomed right through and did nothing. Like it entered, fucked up his shit, and exited. For sure. So you think? Oh yeah. Or if jacking the hollow point, the exit wound on the other side could have been a pedal shredding off the hollow point. I don't know. That was a lot of blood. But it also begs the question. I think it kind of was a hollow point because although it did go through, like it didn't keep going through and hit somebody right next to him and kill them too. So it wasn't like it was a fucking, 30-06 or, obviously it wasn't 30, but you know what I'm saying. It wasn't like a big, powerful caliber round, so it just zipped right through him and then kept going and zipped through other people. It did what it needed to do to him, and that's kind of it. I only saw blood on the side. Is what I was guessing. Yeah, that was the exit wound. The exit wound is usually always going to be bigger because it's, you know, fucking shit up and the bullet's mangled and shit. Yeah, usually the exit wounds are going to be a lot bigger. I'm sure Warrior Guard can back me up on that, but I don't know. But I would have to, I would put money on that the exit wound would bleed more than the entry wound. I was thinking hollow point through the left side without pass through, but heavy energy. Yeah. Yep. Oh yes, you are correct. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I feel like the exit wounds are way worse. And it's kind of like the true, like, kind of like that way, because, I mean, this doesn't really represent humans' flesh, but I've shot pumpkins, and usually the exit wound is just the circle, and the exit wound is just like a mangled shit on the back. Perhaps the exit wound is on the other side that bled less, and we got, oh, shit. Yeah, that's true. It could have, all that blood could have spewed out from the entrance. I don't know. I don't know. I kind of still feel like it was the exit wound that fucked him. Because if it was a hollow point and it expanded, the exit wound would have been bigger because it expanded inside of his throat and stuff. But I don't know. 223 is what is 223. What is it all the way through his neck? This would back up hollow point theory as well. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. That's what I'm trying to say, Warrior. Unless all of that exited was a pedal and not the slug. Yeah. I don't know. It's hard to tell, man. It's hard to tell for sure. It's crazy. It's crazy. All of it's crazy, man. All of it's crazy. Lots of thick nerves and bone and stuff that help. Yep. Slug could have got stuck in the spine. Pedal exited the less bleedy side. Entrance wound on Carterwood artery. Yeah, it's a good theory. Yeah, I could see that if it was through the other side and the entrance wound was the massive gush side. I could see that. I don't know, it's hard to tell, man. That's possible, but I think the force being applied only to the neck area is the reason his head went left, if that makes sense. Yes, that's what I, it shoved him to the left. So that's what made me think that, the impact kind of shoved him. That's what makes me think, if I was him, and the bullet came from the right to his right, my right, it impacted me, it would have shoved me to the left, Because I don't know, but he was sitting up straight, though. Like, he could have leaned this way, but he also could have leaned this way, so it's... But also that impact would kind of shove you still. All my 300 hollow point has a really tight point to it. Doesn't really open up much, but it's open. Yeah. That's why I thought he got shot in the neck. Also, another thing to consider is the quality of the hollow point used. Bad quality may not have done what it should have, as to where good quality could have mangled it a lot. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. And also kind of like, to back up Warrior Guard's theory, this is what I think was most likely to happen. He was aiming for the head, but he pulled the trigger, he missed it, you know, he pulled the shot and nailed his neck. That's a good theory. I like that theory. Because if it hit that vest, he would have jolted from that, but no movement. Yeah. Well, I would normally think that, but in extreme trauma, your body tenses and freezes. That instant neck drop to me indicates spine damage. Yeah, okay, I can see that. Yeah, he tensed up quick. We all gonna be shocked when the autopsy. Oh, for sure, man. Facts. What's up, brother? What up? Rest in peace, Charlie Clark or Kirk. Charlie Kirk. Yes, sir. If you notice, the whole body locked up, but the neck which went limp. Yeah. Well, his whole body really. He's like, oh, and then he fucking just slumped. It's terrible. Terrible, man. Jug shot / spine, yep. Yeah. I kind of go with the theory that he was supposed to be shot in the head, but he pulled it and fucking hit him in the throat. Did we ever figure out what caliber? Well, not officially, but we have speculations on different calibers. There's no way it was a 308. There's no way. That would have fucked his neck up. I'm thinking like 5.56, maybe a 300 blackout, maybe a 6.5. You know, something small. I don't know, man. It's hard to tell. I don't think it was a 308. Personally, I don't. A 308 would have fucked this shit up hard. Could have been a 243. Fuck. What else? I don't know. Maybe 243 is too big. 308 would have done more. Yeah, 100%. I agree 100%. 308 would have done way more damage. I agree. Had to be fast and small, 223, 5.56 or small or similar. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. It would have freaking. It would have been gruesome if it was a 308. Thug got shot 2-3 yards from elevated position. The exit was probably in his back. Actually, I believe where all the gushing blood was coming from. I believe that was the exit wound. But we also have another theory here that all the gushing blood side was the entrance wound, and it was a hollow point in his neck, and one of the petals was the exit wound on the other side. That's another theory. But I personally think that all the gushing blood was from the exit wound, because usually exit wounds are quite a bit bigger than the entrance wounds. Fast enough to go through with minimal expansion and tissue blowout, but small enough for the path to be manipulated and the bullet slow down. Facts. No, the entrance wound probably severed the artery. What? I'm definitely thinking the wound on the front of his neck was definitely... Yeah, it was definitely an entrance wound. Because it came out the other side of his neck. It didn't come out of his back or his shoulder or his chest. It came out of his other side of his neck. If you get... Oh, okay. If you hit an artery, you're going to spray like that even out of the entrance. Well, it didn't. It was mainly spewing out of the exit wound. Usually, exit wounds are much bigger than the entrance wound. And the blood is going to find the path of least resistance and go out the bigger wound than squeezing the way through the smaller wound. And that's what we've seen today. Do we know if the bullet passed all the way through, though? I'm assuming it did. I'm assuming it did. That's what I think, Cody, but it's hard to tell without some proper slow-mo. Yeah, facts. Well, it sure wasn't a 6.5 volcano. Yeah. Summer's saying it bounced off his Kevlar vest, but that doesn't make much. That's what I saw. I was just actually talking about it earlier. I saw a few slow-mo videos of it bouncing off like the sappy cut and angling up and hitting his neck, but that's a stretch. But it's possible, man. It's possible. We've seen crazier shit. Yeah. Either way, it shouldn't have happened. No matter what, no matter what caliber, it shouldn't have happened. None of this shit should have happened. The dude was a massive influence in, standing up for 2A rights, all that shit. So, very unfortunate. Super unfortunate that we even have to have this conversation. It's even more sad that the last person that he ever got to say any words to was some random dude in Utah at a college. He didn't even get to say bye to his little girls, or I don't even know. I'm assuming he had a daughter and a son. I don't know exactly what his family was like, but I'm sure it's all gonna be different. It's all gonna be crazy different. It's just super crazy, man. Didn't even get to say nothing. Not even a squeeze of a hand to say bye or nothing, man. Super crazy. There will be change. Oh yeah, yeah. And it's gonna suck. They'll crack down on gun shit more now. It's crazy. Kevlar vest theory doesn't make sense to me personally. It would have to be steel plates to shit like that. What we like to say was spalling from the hollow point and vest once the bullet. Yeah. I don't think that's very viable either. But I did see the videos of it, and I don't know if that was like manipulated or something. But yeah, I think it just went straight fucking in his neck and through the other side. That body recoil looks like a direct hit. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That shit just hit him and went right through. I'm willing to bet that it just went right through his fucking neck. God bless always from Indonesia. What up? I heard it was somebody with a 320 in the crowd. Oh, I shouldn't be laughing, but that's diabolical. That's diabolical. That is diabolical. Ricochet up and then to do a full 90 and arch to the other side is pop. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, going boop, boop. Or no, going boop, 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 boop. Not happening. It's really sad that he had a family and now his kids have no dad. Prayers for them. Yes, 100%. Prayers go out to the family, loved ones, and all the affected. Oh, shit, hold up. Hold up, give me a sec. All right, I'm back. Alrighty. Hell yeah. How long have I been on? 1 hour. Over an hour. How bad are the scopes of them, Savage? They're not too bad, but not what I'm going to keep on it for sure. They're not too bad, but not what I'm keeping on it. Like, bro passed before Biden. That's crazy. That's crazy. He will be right back. Yes. I just don't understand how people think this will spark something bigger. Half the world is hugging and appreciating their families right now, not planning attacks. Facts. Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. A truly amazing Christian, human, father, conservative. Facts. Facts. I don't like Biden, but I wish this fate on him. That's the difference between us and them. Like Charlie, we can disagree without violence. Facts. Facts. Yeah, we don't need violence to disagree on shit. Would you recommend me to buy the Axis or spend a little? Yes, I love this one. Savage Axis XP Pro 2. Fire. Yeah, man. Yep. Super, super unfortunate. And a lot of people are sparking controversy about it. You know, people are posting rest in peace on their Facebook, and then other people in the comments are getting pissed saying fuck that guy, fuck this guy. It's happened to my woman a bunch today. My woman, she was posting rest in peace to Charlie. You know, he's a family man. You know, super sad that his kids had to do this, and like a bunch of her fucking so-called friends talked a bunch of shit, this and that, and then they blocked her. So it's just crazy, man. People are so stupid sometimes. His kids, yeah, I know that. Yep, I know they were there. They were like within like a 30-foot vicinity of him, so that's fucking crazy. And he didn't even get to say like bye or nothing. Like, dude, just rest in peace right there. Yep. A lot of fuck shit going on in Utah. A lot of fuck shit going on. First, the guy with the 320. And then there's like a military crash, like a plane crash or something. And then now this. Like, fuck, man. Sir, I have a question. How the way for back gun in the country? Go to the store. Give them your money. Write on paper. Wait. Get gun. Shoot. So sad. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter what anybody's political views are. It's not right. And to end somebody's life with a bullet over debate, that's supposed to use facts. And I've said that. I've said that all day long to my woman. I've said that multiple times, and to a few of my buddies. I say, I don't give a fuck what your political views are. It's absolutely tragic that's what's happened. Facts, Cody. Agree, Cody. Yep, facts. Utah is not it. We gotta get Bond to move facts, bro. Facts. Facts. We gotta get him out of there. Retreat. Don't shoot at store. Go to rich. You know what I fucking meant. You know what I meant, damn it. Well. What is up, Ammo? What you doing? What are your thoughts on the Charlie Kirk situation, brother? But it was definitely trained. Yep. Facts. Yep. Yeah, we went over that as well. It was pretty funny. There's no way it was. I'll say this again for people that were here earlier. You already heard me say it. There's no way it was just some rainbow-haired fuck that went out and bought a Savage Axis or something and, you know, just hit that shit on the first shot. There's no way. It was somebody who knew what they were doing. It was most likely planned. It would be even more crazier. Somebody said this theory earlier. It'd be even more crazier if it was somebody in a previous video that he talked to at one point that he pissed off, and they came back eventually and shot him. That'd be crazy. Ammo says juice. Yep. It was the juice. Oh my god. That's funny. Anyone dying is tragic no matter what your beliefs are. I just lost my grandfather 3 months ago to cancer. I haven't been right since. Damn, brother. I'm sorry to hear that. Ammo salute for immigrant or can, if ready, have green card. Paul. Imagine that. Give a Libby a gun. Same assholes trying to take away our guns. Facts. 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 It was the juice. Buy gun in gun store. Yes. Buy gun in gun store. Buy gun in gun store. Yeah, man, it's super tragic. Super tragic. I've actually done 2 lives on it now. I did a live earlier on it, and now I'm doing a live on it now. So, yeah. We've discussed a lot about it. A lot about it. Anyway, I gotta work tomorrow. Have a great night, fellas. I'll see y'all later. Appreciate you, Warrior Garden. Good to see you, bro. Appreciate the love you showed tonight. My bro, I appreciate you for the $5. For the $5 super chat. We'll get that 100 eventually. Avery, I'll stay your ass over there. Oh my god. Two A the way says salute. Salute, salute. We've been on for over an hour. Way over an hour. Make sure everybody's going to subscribe to Warrior Garden 1, folks. He's got a great channel over there. Go subscribe. Go subscribe. Warrior Garden 1 on YouTube. I love your country. Maybe I'll go there soon. Make my videos there because I like guns. Hell yeah. As long as you do it legally, that's all that matters. As long as you do it legally. You know, don't just get on a boat. Flop over here. So yeah, pretty crazy fucking day today. And also there was a shooting at a Colorado high school today. Two kids were shot. Can you believe that? Absolutely crazy. You want a gun, change the gun laws in your own country. Facts. Facts. Fix your shit first before you come fuck our shit up. Hell yeah. No, does cover actual. Many here from Philippines, but illegally firearms. Oh. That makes sense. Sounds about right. I live in the border not far from Philippines. Hell yeah. Well, fellas, it's been absolutely real. I might start up another live later, to be honest. Staccato. 2011. But all right, fellas, it's been absolutely real. I appreciate everybody for the super chats. I appreciate y'all. It's been absolutely real. Stay in the Philippines. It's been absolutely real, folks. I appreciate everybody for the super chats tonight. It's been absolutely real. Hopefully one of you guys go live so I don't just have to sit here and doom scroll and do a bunch of shit and just read about Charlie Kirk all night. So, I appreciate y'all. We'll catch y'all later. Ammo, try going live on Instagram.